count me down after the intro, okay? You still there, Enrico? Ready?
And ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Falcon football, Nick Kitchion, Zante Upton, Ryan Quintero, Devin Parker, Kellen Parrish, Sean Tate, Brandon Steele, Isaac Luppi, Tyreek Kose, Devin Corrado, Sean Coley, David Gray, Kyle Alchesay, Randy Cass, Jemiah Kise.
Welcome everybody to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Showlow Ford and streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. If you can't hear it in the background, I'll let you know what they're saying. They're announcing the whole team of the Alchesay Falcons. We're coming to you live from Alchesay High School. The Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets have traveled down the mountain to take on the Falcons, and we're fixing to get underway. They're going to announce all of them. They're getting excited about this football program down here, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Cohort this evening, partner in crime, the man in black, Triple X himself, Dan the Man Grubner.
I resemble that remark.
He resembles something. I don't know about that remark. I'm going to call him I don't know what I'm going to call you, Naked and Afraid, because you're kind of like one of the Naked and Afraid guys. Buckle up your seatbelts, put your seat in the upright position, put your fold-away table away, because we're fixing to get underway. The Alchesay Falcons are going to boot it away. Kellen Parrish, the quarterback also a big basketball star, is going to put the boot on it. Here we go, and we are underway. Whoa. He caught that line shot. Chick. Who's that, Esparza back there? Number 32. Jordan Brooks. No, wrong team. Number 32. Zeke Kisei. He caught it, and he picked up some yards just by leaning over and taking off. But he's going to tackle himself. And here come the Jackets, and here comes what I think very well could be, if not the best, quarterback in the 3A. He's very close. It's arguable. Up under center is P.J. London. There's the snap. Going to hand it off, going to the far side. Still on his feet, plowing over would-be tackler. Still rolling. Finally gets knocked out of bounds, and that is... Who's that over there? Chase Esparza, eh? Danny?
That is Chase Esparza.
That is Esparza.
Quarterback for the Jackets, P.J. London.
5'8" senior, and Esparza is great runner. He's not afraid to lower his shoulder and go. He's going to pick up about, looks like close to 8. 7.5. It's going to bring up second down and a long 2, maybe 3 over there. They're lined up on the far side of the field. They're going from the tuner to the volume on your radio dial. London up under center, takes a snap, hands it off, coming this way. That one goes to...
That one was Esparza again.
Oh, it was. I thought he had a 1 on the first of his jersey there. Esparza once again, and they can say, move those chains. 1st and 10, Jackets. Here comes the Blue Ridge offense coming to the line. First offensive possession for him. London still up under center. No shotgun, no nothing. One to the far side, one to the near side. Offset backs. There's a snap. Going to hand it to the first man through. Going to plow forward. Good blocking by the line. Pushes the Falcons back. On that one there is, I don't know who they are.
Number 15.
Number 15, they say. Damon Mitchell.
I figured about 7 yards, 2nd down.
Damon Mitchell, a sophomore for the Jackets. That's impressive. Going to bring up second, about 4 for the Jackets. They have it almost to midfield. London up under center and hand off to going to the far side of the field. Esparza once again going to break free, and he's going to take it down to about the close to the 40-yard line of the Falcons. See where they mark it at.
Espraza, stop made by Alchesay.
Tyreek Kosay, and on the tackle, you're going to hear his name a lot tonight for the Falcons.
From the 41.
Yep, almost to the 40. Just under 11 minutes remaining here in the first period. Thanks for joining us. Ready in the snap, up under center. Got him stacked here on near side. Gonna pitch it coming to our side. Jukes one person. Gonna finally be brought down. Looks like they're gonna mark it close to the first down marker. Not quite. Oh, and we got laundry all over the field, everywhere. And looks like the Jackets know it's against them already. It's gonna back them up. Looks like he's going to take him almost back to midfield, about the 48-yard line.
A flag on the play, holding against the Jackets.
So it's going to bring up first down and about, 16, 17 yards, Dan?
Yeah.
More than 15, I think.
15 to go.
Is it 15? I guess it is. I could have looked at the scoreboard. Good thing. I'm glad you just looked at that.
Yeah.
Give me something to look at there. Make me look smarter by looking
Sure.
over there, huh? That's why you make the
That's
big
good.
bucks.
Yeah. They pay somebody to do that.
There you go. Triple X is funny. One to the near side, one to the far side. Offset back. London's going to keep it. Rolls out to the far side. Looking to pass. Good. Oh, they're going to say they knocked it out of his hands. I thought maybe it might have been a blocked pass. They're going to say they hit his arm and knocked it out before he went forward. And it's recovered by the Falcons at about the 40-yard line of the Jackets. Be first and 10, Falcons ball. That is a big deal. Start out this ball game right there.
Noah Welker made their
Noah Welker in there. And here comes the first look at the Falcons offense.
Now for the Falcons.
Parrish up under center. Got a man in motion. There's a snap, going to pitch it to him. Bouncing out. Coming this way. Got him by the shirt. And that's going to be Tyreek Kosay. I'm sure it is.
Hiker runs the ball carrier. Stop made by number 57, David Hernandez.
I think that was Tyreek, wasn't it? I think
Look at it, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to lose, he's going to lose a little bit, not quite half a yard. So the short side of the field is going to be towards us. They're going from the volume to the tuner. Parrish up under center. There goes a man in motion once again. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to the first man through. And the Jacket front line is all over that one. It's just a pile up there. Well, see where they mark it. It's going to stay exactly the same spot.
Jordan Brooks.
Jordan Brooks is a would-be runner there.
Third and 11 for the Falcons.
They got to get Tyreek Kosay broke free on the far side of the field somehow. Is that a flag on the field there already?
Still a flag out there, looks
Still a
like.
flag out there. That's confusing.
Maybe that's a rag or a towel.
There's a man in motion. Going to pitch it back to Kosay. Kosay going to cut to the inside. And that's just good running by Tyreek Kosay. And he's going to take it back out to the 45-yard line, or the 35-yard line of the Jackets. 4th and 6 for the Falcons. Yeah, everybody's saying there's a flag, but that official should be able to see it, shouldn't he? He's standing right there by him. I don't know. I can see it, too. Here comes the Falcons offense, man in motion. Tyreek Kosay gets a pitch. Still on his feet, still moving. And he almost got it. I don't think he's quite. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close where they're spotting it at. If they don't back it up any. All right, they match the match. 1st and 10. Move the chains for the Alchesay Falcons. They're making a drive. Beautiful run by Tyreek Kosay. That's just, he didn't have a line out from him blocking. That's just him juking and jiving, getting out of the box out there. Here comes the Falcons offense. Parrish up under center. There's Kosay in motion. Same thing. Gets a couple blockers out front. Still on his feet. Cuts it back in. finally going to be brought down by a gang of Yellow Jackets, but not before he picks up. Oh, he's gonna pick up almost 7 yards. Looks like 6. They're moving the ball good. They got the Jackets on their heels. Ball spotted on the 23-yard line. Gonna bring 2nd and 4.
6 yards.
Comes the Falcon offense back up to the line. We're going to see how the Jackets start dealing with this. Parrish up under center. Man in motion, Alchesay. Going to face handoff. Going to go the other way to number 3. And that is Zante Upton. And he's going to pick up about a half a yard. Going to be 3rd. Third down. They kind of changed it up there. It's the first time we've seen it go back like that. But even though the Jackets know that Tyreek Alchesay is going to get the ball, he's the one always going in motion, and he's been getting it. Tyreek's still getting positive yards every time. Almost every time. Got a little equipment repair going on out there. They can't get the snap back on the helmet of Tyreek Alchesay. The official's going to take an official break here to fix the strap. And I guess have to make a substitute then. You got to come out and get the strap fixed. How that works?
Equipment.
Kind of like an injury or something.
Malfunction, yeah.
Yeah, about the same like in the pros. If you pause the game because you're acting like you're hurt or whatever, you got to come out the field for a play. And look, the official sees a flag now. I think he's pointing to it way back here. But this guy never saw it.
Yeah.
This guy back here never saw it. He walked right past it. I don't know if that's a good sign for an official.
Can't see a flag that obvious.
I don't know if that's a good sign for an official that walks right over a flag. He walked right over it, never saw it. Well, that might not be a good sign. Anyway, no harm, no foul. Here comes the Falcons offense. Rolling again. Parrish up under center. Fakes it to Alchesay once again. They hand it off up the middle, but the Jacket line, they had the box loaded, and they stopped him right there. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that's going to be, it's like maybe a half a yard.
Georgia Brooks, the ball carrier.
It's going to bring up 4th and 2.
4th down and 1 for the Falcons.
We're going to see if this will be a test right here for both teams. Falcons offense and the Jackets defense. Parrish up under center, same formation. Alchesay goes in motion. There's a snap. Going to fake it to him. Parrish still on his feet. He almost fell down. And there he goes. Touchdown. Alchesay. Parrish almost went down. You can hear the crowd go. And there's not even that many fans. You can hear how they are. They're excited. They're excited down here in Falcon Land. He almost fell down. That was crazy.
Yeah. Lost his footing in the backfield, caught himself, put one hand down, was able to find a big hole off to the right side there and ran it in.
And you talk about a turn in the ballgame right there. If he doesn't get that hand down quick enough and they turn it over on downs, that's a big difference from scoring a touchdown. They're going to go for 2. Parrish up under center. There's a snap. Going to give it to Alchesay. Has a blocker out in front of him, but the Yellow Jackets get past him, and they're going to stop him right there. But wow, with just over 5 minutes remaining here in the first period, it's Alchesay Falcons 6, Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets 0. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be back in 60.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
Come back a little.
3, 2,
A little more?
1.
Okay.
Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. Coming to you live from Alchesay Falcon High, where the Jackets have traveled down here to take on the Falcons. And there's the kickoff. And it's going to be picked up. He's going to be taken down by his own would-be blocker.
Corey Enfield picked that up.
Corey Enfield, he tried to go to the far side of the field, and one of his blockers coming across the field to help him ends up taking him down. But I guess the biggest story here, just a little over 5 minutes remaining in the first period, it's Alchesay 6, Blue Ridge 0, and Blue Ridge started with the possession first. So this is, thus far, it's been an impressive performance from the Falcons. Here comes young P.J. London up under center, one split out wide to the near side here. Offset back, there's the snap, going to hand it to Esparza, second man through the hole. And he lowers his shoulder, but Alchesay's defense has a little zip in their step after that score from their offense, and they stop him. He's going to pick up about 1. The Falcon defense stepped up there. You can tell they're excited now. Blue Ridge kind of had them on their heels to start out the ball game, but they're showing some energy there. Here comes London up under center, same formation. No receiver split out, though. Going to hand it to Esparza once again, coming towards us. And the Falcon defense wraps him up. He's going to pick up about 4. Yep. So it's going to end up third and about 5. Esparza's he's having to work for these yards. He's not getting nothing for free here. Falcon defense is really impressive here. Here comes what we've only seen London try to throw it one time. One time.
And it slipped out of his hand. The wet ball got him, and
the Falcons' ball. There's a hand up to Esparza, and they're going to stop him. That was a good hit there by number 30, Jordan Brooks. Alvin, the longtime announcer here. He's been here forever. He can beat me on getting the names of these kids. Alvin Brooks, he didn't bring him all the way down, but he knocked him off balance to where he couldn't get the first down. Could be fourth and a long one. And the Jackets are going to go for it. Lined up short side of the field here to the near side. There's a handoff to Esparza. Right up the middle. No, was that? Yeah, I think it was Esparza. And that's going to be probably the biggest pickup of this possession.
Big
for
run.
The Jackets. Big run. And move those chains because they got to pass midfield. 45-yard line they get it down to. First and 10 for the Jackets. Just over 3 minutes and counting remaining in the first period. Falcons on top, 6-0. What a ball game. Thanks for joining us. It's going to be a good one. P.J. London up under center. Offset back to the far side. We got a receiver split out here to the near side. There's the snap. Esparza once again coming towards us. And he's going to pick up close to 5, I guess right at 5 yards, looks like, where they spot it. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5. The short side of the field is real short right in front of us here. To the near side, there's a lot of room on that far side if they could work with it.
2nd down and 5 for the Jackets.
Official's going to run in waving his arms. See what's going on here. Oh, he moved the ball up a little bit. Oh, sneaky center for the Jackets. Hey, you can't blame him for that. Nobody notices you can get 6 inches every time. PJ up under center, lone back in backfield, and hand it off to him once again, right up the middle. That was a good push there by number 57 of the Jackets. Coming there to try to push the pile. David Hernandez, that's good thinking if they're trying to keep Esparza on his feet and push him back. Hernandez coming there, push the pile forward. And that's going to bring up 3rd and a long one for the Jackets. London up under center. High formation. There's a snap. There goes Esparza once again, coming to the near side. Oh, he's going to fumble it. Looks like they're going to turn it over. Shoestring tackle attempt, and somehow the ball gets knocked out of Esparza's hands. But you can't tell by the excitement it's Falcons' ball. Well, we're going to have to tell Alvin he's going to have to calm his sprint down in there. Oh, wow, they're getting out of hand. But they're excited. Hey, this football program down here in Alchesay is starting to take off. And it gives them something to be excited about. 1:34 remaining in the first period. Falcons on top of Blue Ridge, 6-0. And here come the Alchesay Falcons offense. Parrish up under center. Alchesay goes in motion. There's a snap. They're going to hand it to Alchesay. Tries a spin and move. That's a good open field tackle right there by number 32. That's Zeke Alchesay. That's a nice tackle right there.
That sure was.
If he doesn't get that spinning ball carry right there, Alchesay's gone for a big pickup. Nice tackle. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6. 1:05 encounter remaining in the first period. There goes Alchesay in motion and pitch it back to him, still on his feet. Jumps over one of his own blockers. Going to be brought down by a group of Yellow Jackets, but not before he picks up. He's going to pick up a couple at least. I think it's going to bring up 3rd and about 4. 3. Yeah.
3rd down and about 2 yards.
Yeah, they're calling it 2. It's a long 2. 30 seconds to counter remaining in the first period. Here comes the Falcons offense. Parrish up under center. Coach goes in motion. Flip it back to him once again. Coming to the near side. Has some blockers still on his feet. They're going to bring him down out of bounds. That's it. Look, here goes the flag. I knew it was coming. Extracurricular activity in the out of bounds section of the field on Tyreek Alchesay. Frustration. The flags come out, and that will get them 15 more yards. And that's going to bring them. Almost like they give them more than 15 there, wouldn't it? I guess maybe from the end of the run. No, that'd be probably right.
Spot foul there. Yep.
Yeah, spot foul. So it's going to be 18 seconds remaining in the first period. It's going to be 1st and 10 Falcons from the Jackets' 48-yard line. And here comes the Falcons offense. The Jackets got to keep it together, can't get frustrated. Parrish up under center. There's the snap. And Tyreek still on his feet, still moving. And he's going to pick up about, he's going to be close to moving the chains once again. He's going to pick up about 9 yards there. 9.5. It's going to bring up 2nd and a short 1. And that's the end of the first period with the Alchesay Falcons 6. Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets 0. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. Presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be right back.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD KWCam.com, just like the NFL for Falcon Stadium. Falcons ball, there's a pitch to Alchesay, going to go back in the middle, still on his feet, spinning move, but a nice tackle over there on the far side of the field. It looks like number 51, Tyson Savage, I think, was in on that tackle. Falcons moving the ball. It's going to be close. They're going to have to measure. It's right at the yard marker. We're just starting the second period. Thanks for joining us. And we got a heck of a ball game. The Jackets come out moving the ball pretty good. Like Dan said earlier, P.J. London finally goes for his first pass attempt. They knock it out of his hands. Turnover, which ended up in 6 points.
Not even sure it got knocked out. He reared back to throw it in the wet ball. Obviously, it's been raining here, and the ball's not the best thing I do.
You're absolutely right. It couldn't. It may very well didn't get knocked out. And then we had Esparza get a big pickup, probably his biggest run of the night, which ends up in a fumble down here, and the Falcons are right on it. So the Falcons, they come here to play ball tonight. I knew they would. I was excited to come in and watch this game. You're seeing the defense get more into it for the Falcons. The more the offense does, everybody gets excited. The Jackets just have to calm down and go back to playing Blue Ridge Yellow Jacket football. They cannot get upset. Start getting flags thrown on them. They've measured it out. It's going to be 1st and 10. Falcons from the 38-yard line of the Jacket. Here comes Parrish up under center. I'm going to the whistle. We're going to see what they say here. I'm not sure what they're out there having a talk with the center for the Falcons. So no harm, no foul. Just have a little talk. Parrish up under center. There's a snap. Going to pitch it. Alchesay, he stops, puts on the emergency brake, then hits the gas pedal again. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide, but he finds a trail. And he's going to pick up about, looks close to 7 yards. Tyreek Alchesay is impressive to watch. That's a talented kid out there.
He showed a lot of discipline on that one because he had to stop and wait, and as he waited, the hole opened up for him.
That's amazing. I think one of the most impressive things is watching Parrish, the quarterback, block. He's not afraid to block, this kid isn't. There's a snap. See the way he jumps in front of the back to go block? I love it. Alchesay's going to get the ball, and he's going to take it. I think they might be moving those chains once again for the Falcons. 1st and 10, Alchesay Falcons.
That was a sweep to the right. Got more yards than a lot of the other plays going up the middle, but they were able to get around the corner on the Yellow Jackets there.
And a 1st down, too. Here comes the offense. Just under 10 and a half remaining here in the first half. Parrish up under center. There's a snap. Alchesay once again, but shoestring tackle almost dead it. Alchesay's going to break free. Horse collar. No? Does that qualify as a horse collar there?
He might add the jersey.
Yeah, it's illegal, right? If you grab the jersey and not the shoulder pads, it's not a horse collar. Alchesay was tackled by the foot, without a doubt. He almost comes down. He was there, and he breaks free, gets his balance again, and breaks free for a 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, it looks like it could have been a horse collar, but he got away from that and almost scored.
Almost did. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 11-yard line. We're going to have a timeout, Jackets.
Timeout, Blue Yellow Jackets, yep.
Timeout, Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. We'll be right back.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that's speed that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
They're taking on the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Parrish up under center. There's a pitch to Tyree Alchesay, still on his feet, rumbling, tumbling, bumbling, right down to the goal line. Looks like pretty much it's going to be a pickup of about, pickup of about 10. It was first and 10 on the 11, and it's right down to the yard marker. It's going to be second down and 1 on the 2-yard line. Parrish under center. There's a snap, and they're going to try to plow their way through. Jacket defense held strong right there. I think it'll just be stopped at the line of scrimmage, I believe. Bring up second one from the 2. I don't think. No, they're going to say got a little bit. It's going to be third and inches for the first down. Yeah, right at close to the goal line. Lined up on the short side of the field over here in front of us. Our side, Parrish up under center. There's a snap, and a pitch to Alchesay. He's going to try to plow through, and they're going to stop it. They got the box loaded there. I believe Alchesay is going to do something different to get in here because the Jackets have the box loaded big time. We're going to stop him. We might have a flag down out there, and we have a Falcon still down. No, he's just resting again. Oh, no, they're going to say first down. They just checked it for the measurement. I thought there was a flag. So that's going to be first and goal for the Alchesay Falcons. Is this kind of, I don't think you expected this, did you, Dan?
No, not this kind of a game. But you never know in these kind of conditions.
Oh, no, you never know. But the second half could be completely opposite. Here comes Parrish up under center. Same formation. Jackets got the box stacked. And that's going to be a touchdown. Who was at the bottom of the pile there? Jordan Brooks. They're going to send a decoy out there. Tyree Alchesay. He had a couple Jackets still chasing him, even though he didn't have the ball. And Brooks is going to go in to give the Falcons a 6-0 lead over the Jackets. They're going to go for 2. They must not have nobody that can boot it. So here comes Parrish up under center. Alchesay probably going motion right here, which he does. There's a snap. Parrish out in front to block. And Tyree Alchesay is in for 2. So with 8:02 remaining here in the first half of this ball game, it's the Alchesay Falcons 14, Blue Ridge Yellow Jacket 0. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com.
How do you feel?
Lot 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Lot 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Lot 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Lot 54 Interiors.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake.
Alchesay Falcon High School. Falcons just kicked it off there. And Ryan Quintero come up to make the tackle there. Who was the... It was an up man on the kickoff. Cameron Ortega, one of the up men on the kickoff return team for the Jackets, ended up with the ball. And he was immediately hit there, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Jackets, the ball spotted on the Jackets 37-yard line. And here comes P.J. London's offense. Got a man split out to the far side. There goes a man in motion. There's a snap. Going to give it to Esparza, and Esparza stumbled right there. It's just wet conditions out there. Even though it didn't rain hard, we got quite a bit of moisture out there.
There's still a lot of humidity in the air.
Yes, there is, and there's a lot of mud. A lot of mud just walking in here. So you know that field out there has got the same amount of water on it. London's going to go up and get the play from the coaching staff from the far side. He comes back in. It's going to be 2nd and 9 on the 38-yard line of the Jackets. And split one out to the far side. You got one to the near side here. Single back. There's a snap. Going to hand it to Esparza once again. And he's not. It's just not working out. Number 29 is probably the first man through there for the Falcons. That's brought down by Jeremiah Alchesay. Jeremiah Alchesay coming from the outside. Well, nearest to us. Defensive end, I guess is what you'd have to call him there. And he's coming in, making up a lot of space there to get in there and stop him. And here comes the Jackets, line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 from the 41. London's going to hand it off, coming to the near side, still on his feet. Good, solid run there by Chase Esparza. Once again, move the chains. 1st and 10, Jackets just over midfield. Just a ball length over midfield. 6.5 minutes and counting remaining here in the first half. Alchesay on top, 14-0, but the Jackets are starting to move it here once again. See if they can keep from turning the ball over. P.J. London up under center. Everybody in tight, high formation. There's a snap, gonna fake the handoff, run the option, gets the pitch, far outside, got room to run on the big side of the field. That is number 2, I believe.
Yes, it was.
Dominic Hoffmeyer. Hey, that was a good option there. They ran that good to the far side of the field, to the big side. 1st and 10, move the chains. Blue Yellow Jackets. You're going to spot the ball on the 37-yard line of the Falcons. The Jackets have something going once again. Moving the ball good. They've done it on a couple offensive possessions, but they just keep turning the ball over. PJ up under center. Falcons defense moving to it. Just going to hand it off right up the middle. Good run right up the middle. And guess who it is once again? Dominic Hoffmeyer. Senior, 5'7", senior. He's got some quick burst of speed coming out of that backfield right there.
Yeah. For a fullback, he's pretty small, but he got the job done.
He is pretty small, but he kind of just appears out of nowhere, too. I think that's working to his advantage right there. Up the middle, I know it is. He hit that line fast and got a big pickup. Picked up about a 7. Here comes London up under center. One to the near side, one to the far side. Lone back. Waiting on the snap. There's a snap. He's going to bobble it. And no way. Are you serious? Looks like it. Little missed there. We don't know whose fault it was. Can't blame it on nobody. There's 2 people involved there. But the ball's going to come loose. And it's going to be Alchesay Falcon ball. Wow.
Yellow Jack is driving again all the way down to the 20 or 25.
All the way down there. Once again, they've done that. That's 3 times that they've driven it to the deep to the far end of the field. And then they turn it over. There's a snap. Tyree Kosei still on his feet looking for some blockers. They're going to push him out there. See, that's Parrish is always the first blocker out there, still blocking when they blow the whistle. I just admire that. You don't see that on most teams, the quarterback leading the way blocking. Alchesay's going to pick up about, looks like about 4.
Yeah.
They're saying 3 over here. I think it's, well, maybe a long 3. We can call it 2nd and 7. And here comes Parrish up under center. Lone back. Pitch to him once again. He's going to cut back inside, pushes one guy out of the way. And he's going to drive forward. Looks like this time he's going to pick up about another 3 or 4. About another 3. It's going to leave about 4 left.
Third down and about 4 yards for the Falcons.
Pick up a 3. Corey Enfield in on the stop for the Jackets. And here comes Parrish up under center. Lone back once again. There's a snap coming towards us, and he cuts back the other way. Juking and jiving all the way into the secondary. Move those chains. 1st and 10 Falcons. Explain to him how that wasn't no blocking there, that's just Tyree Alchesay stopping and going.
Well, it looks like the Falcons are pushing the Yellow Jackets off the line a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
he gets the initial opening without a doubt. You're right there.
But he's patient. He waits for those holes to open.
When he gets to that secondary, though, he can stop. It's kind of like a Barry Sanders type, stopping and cutting the other way.
Yeah.
Impressive runner. Parrish up under center. There's a snap. Going to go to him once again. He's a workhorse. I don't care what anybody said. They said he carries the ball about 95% of the time, which we've seen it so far in the first half of this ballgame. And probably 99% of the time, it's a positive carry. So he is a workhorse without a doubt. He doesn't get winded. I remember when I was young, I could do that. I'm lying. I never could. You know, Dan Triple X might could have, but I'm honest. I couldn't have.
I always handed it off. I never had to run with it.
There's a snap. Going to go at Alchesay once again, going to the far side, still pushing forward. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, move those chains. 1st and 10, Alchesay Falcons. No flag. That's a 1st and 10. There they go. Now they give the signal. 1st down. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the first half of this ball game. And the Alchesay Falcons so far have it. I mean, just command here over this Jacket team. We'll have to see what transpires in the locker room at half. Parrish up under center. There's a snap. Pitch it to Alchesay. Coming in the near side. He's got the outside. Got a blocker in front. And look at that. They're going to move out. My favorite saying is what? Move those chains. And it's going to happen again, I believe. Oh, we got a holding call. Laundry. Don Henley. Don Henley's going to come out here in Falcon land. That's the first holding call of the night against the Falcons, I believe. Holding against Alchesay Falcons. And it's going to back them up. Wow, why they go so far back on that? Is that just 10? 10 from the, personal foul.
Oh.
What's that personal foul?
Okay.
I don't know what that was. That's why I went 15. It's a personal foul. Yeah, that's why they took so many yards. They're starting the clock. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 38. No, it's not 1st and 10. It's 1st and 25. And there goes Parrish. Alchesay blocking for him. Once again, a jersey tackle. You can hear the crowd screaming and hollering. Everyone that gets in that horse collar and stuff, because there's been several jersey tackles, and they do look violent. If you tackle somebody by their jersey, spin them, it looks violent. It looks like a violent tackle. The crowd doesn't like it, but it's all legal. It's going to move the ball all the way back to the 38-yard line of the Falcons. Just over a minute and a half remaining here, first half of this ball game. And I don't know, everybody's looking at the clock. Falcons are just stalling. I think the Falcons are going to be happy to go into halftime here. No, they're going to finally call a timeout. Alchesay Falcons take a timeout, so leading 14-0 Just under a minute and a half remaining here in the first half. Falcons going to take a timeout, so we are too. 1 minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Shola Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be right back.
Clear.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that's speed that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake.
7 Hot FM Game of the Week from Alchesay High School. It's second and a long, long way for the Falcons. They're going to pitch it back to Alchesay, still on his feet, juking and jiving. And with nothing there at first, he's still going to stay on his feet and going to pick up. I don't even know what he picks up because it's so confusing once they get that far back.
12 yards.
Pick up of 12. That's why we got Triple X here, Dan the Man. Not only does he track snakes and stuff like that, but he's great with math.
Oh,
that's amazing. Yeah. Have you been out on any snake hunts lately?
Not lately. Moved a little one yesterday, but I wasn't really hunting it.
Yeah, I really couldn't do that. I couldn't mess with snakes. I've never hunted snakes.
Actually, I'm going tomorrow up to the Petrified Forest National Park and trying to look for snakes.
Really? You're going on a snake? Are they ones already tracked? Are they ones already chipped?
No, we're just doing a survey. Snakes, birds, mammals, anything we see.
Are you going to go out there and look for them
one day We're trying to see how many critters we can see.
Really? So we have a timeout here by the Falcons. So I'm still curious to hear more about this. So if you're going to go look for snakes, what are you looking for? Really, what are you looking for?
We look for rocks to tip over. You flip rocks because they like to hang out underneath them usually. Yeah. Flip flat rocks.
Really? Because
be ready for a rattlesnake.
I'm not going to go flip rocks in the Petrified Forest. Yeah. You know what? That's what they call that bad luck. When tourists come to pick up that petrified wood to steal it, that's where the big curse could come in right there. You know what I'm saying?
We're not stealing it.
No, but I'm saying about tourists. You know how they say it's cursed. That's good. That's good. That's a very interesting job you have there. It's got to be something different every day, doesn't it? Exciting?
Yeah, never a dull moment.
I like that. Just something different every day.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So here come the Falcons. Just under a minute remaining in the half. Parrish up under center, 3rd and 15. Parrish gonna keep it, still on his feet, still moving, choking and jiving. Parrish can run too. Guess what? That's gonna be a first down, I believe. Falcons, I don't see no laundry on the field, do you? 1st and 10, Alchesay Falcons. Alvin Parrish, the quarterback, that was an excellent run right there. Clock's running, 26, 25, 24. Parrish up under center. There's the pitch, Alchesay. They got a tackle over here. Alchesay trying to bump to the outside. Stiff arm. They're going to end up calling the horse collar eventually on them tackles. I guarantee it. What happened over here? It looked like the whole line got tackled. So Alchesay going to run to the far side. We got another timeout, 10.4 seconds remaining here in the first half. Alchesay Falcons on top of the Jackets, 14-0. I think we're just going to keep it here because these timeouts ain't lasting quite as long as what they say. Yeah, I think a lot of the listeners out there are going to be a little bit dumbfuzzled. I don't think nobody really from up on the mountain expected for the Jackets to come out so flat, or on the other hand, for the Falcons to come out so charged. What do you think?
Well, yeah, they're both kind of running teams, and they're kind of weather here favors that kind of team. So I don't know if the weather gives any team all that much advantage. It looks like Blue Ridge is getting a little pushed around out there, but like we said, they've been driving. If it wouldn't have been for 3 different turnovers, it'd be a whole different score.
It would be a whole different score. You're exactly right. That wasn't for the turnovers. Yes, a brand new ball game. Looks like Pierce can air it out. A little bit too far. We got a man down there. That wasn't Alchesay, was it? I couldn't see his number down here. Might have been. 5.3 seconds remaining here in the half. Now, let's see, that's Tyree Alchesay went out for the pass. Parrish just a little overthrows him. Gonna bring it back. It's gonna be 3rd and 8 from the 33. 5.3 seconds remaining in the first half.
5.3 seconds till the half.
Here comes the Falcon offense. Parrish up under center. They're gonna go back to Tyree going in motion. There's the snap. They're going to hand up the middle. I believe the Falcons are just tickled to death. They're going to halftime, up 14-0. There is the buzzer. They're going to head into the locker room with the Alchesay Falcons 14, Blue Ridge 0. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Where?
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back for the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. Black Diamond Auto Glass, boom, papa, doom, boom, boom. Yeah. 3 locations, Sholo, Taylor, and Eager are your auto glass needs. From anything to fix it, from a broken track to broken glass to window tint, Black Diamond Auto Glass. And as far as fixing something that could be broken and needs to be adjusted, like maybe just a window crank, your window gets out of sync, just needs to be adjusted. That's kind of like the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets here, just like Dan mentioned before the half ended. -3 turnovers, because that's been the key. That's been their possessions that they've driven it. -3 turnovers. It's a total different ballgame.
They were driving and weren't quite in the red zone, I don't think, when they turned them over, but they're real close. And on some good drives. But with the conditions drying out here, it looks like, at least it's not raining as much. Hopefully they can hang on to the ball a little bit better in the second half.
Yeah, you're exactly right. 2 turnovers, and they put points up on 2 of them. They've turned the ball over 3 times, and they've gone on the plus side on 2 of them. Those are good odds for the team that's getting on the plus side. Yeah.
They've been driving, but the Falcons actually look like they have about twice the number of yards on the ground already this first half. Maybe one less first down, but they've been grinding it out. The Yellow Jackets also been hurt by penalties. They had 3 penalties there in the first half for 45 yards, whereas Alchesay was just penalized that one time for 15 yards. It was a big penalty, but it didn't hurt them too bad. For the Yellow Jackets, it's been Chase Esparza with the most yards, and we got him down for 53 yards. Next in line would be Dominic Hoffmeyer with 2 runs for 19 yards. P.J. London has lost a few yards there. We had Damon Mitchell for 1 carry also. For the Alchesay Falcons, the big rusher was obviously Tyreek Kosei, 74 yards, plus let's add another 80. He had about 150 yards himself that first half there. So only 3 other players carried the ball 4 times, and otherwise it was 11 carries there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 carries for Tyreek that first half.
Man, it seemed like it was a lot more than seemed like he had the ball every play, but 18 carries for 150 yards, those are pretty good numbers. Those are awesome numbers.
Half a game under wet conditions.
Those are awesome numbers. You can't, you can't deny that. You cannot deny that. But it still comes down to, we covered the Cougars last week, and they were in the ball game with Round Valley with under 3 minutes remaining, almost to the red zone, and throw an interception to a wide open defender. They did throw it to and so, turnovers will kill you. And minus the turnover, this is a complete. There hasn't been anything else that has happened, other than the 3 turnovers for the Jackets, and the Falcons have hammered them twice with 2 of the turnovers and put points on the board.
And that's all been on the ground. There's only been a couple of drop back, maybe 2 for the Falcons, and 1 there for the Yellow Jackets trying to throw the ball here, but maybe that'll open up in the second half with it drying out a little.
It very well could, because that was the one time. London only tried to pass it the one time, right? When the ball come loose, or did he try after that?
I think that was it.
That was it.
Yep.
That was it. He only tried one time. That is crazy. It seems like it should be. There should be a lot more things that have transpired for the Falcons to get this lead. And there hasn't been that much, just 3 turnovers.
It's been a one-man show for the Falcons, though, so they better keep him healthy and keep blocking for him. If he goes down, they could be in trouble. But he's been one of the most patient runners I've seen. It gives this line time to open the holes, and it's not always the same hole. He picks and chooses those holes. He can go wide, he goes in the inside, and they're doing a good job of opening up those holes.
Who was it? We come down here last year and covered the game. I think you filmed it. Who did they play? Globe or Miami or one of them? I can't remember. One of them, one of the 2. And that kid impressed me so much with that stop and go running, because he can stop on a dime and he'll just wait. He's kind of like, if you're a Bears fan, you got to remember Devin Hester, the #1 return man, I think, in NFL history. And his key was he didn't try to grab the ball and take off full speed. He would slow down and let you decide, would-be tackler decide where he's going to come from. And then he would kick it in. They'd make the choice, and he would show them where they went wrong. And that's kind of like the way Tyreek runs. He will stop, pause for a minute, and then see where everybody's at on the field, and then take off. Very, very impressive runner here.
Well, he certainly got the right cleats on for the evening.
He does. He has not faltered out there. You haven't seen him slipping and sliding. But I'm still, I don't care. I'm just going to stick with the horse that I told you guys to bet on. I'm still a P.J. London fan. I don't care what happens. I still believe young P.J. London has a whole lot of talent inside that body like we said, he only tried to pass the ball one time, and it didn't go so well. The ball comes out, like you said, it was slick, which ends up in a turnover. But I don't think for 1 second that P.J. London's done in this ball game, because the Jackets can stretch his field out real quick, and it doesn't take long to catch back up.
Yeah, they tried the one option play there going to the far side, and that worked out pretty well for the Jackets. I could probably see more of that. P.J. might just hang on to the ball. He's a big boy, a good runner there too. So
yeah, they stretched the field over there with that option too. They run a couple times to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer broke around on the outside. So the Jackets are far from being out of this game. It just takes a couple good plays to go right, and the whole ball game's brand new ball game. Here comes Alchesay coming out of the locker room. They have a bunch of excited kids out there. When you invite a big-time school like Blue Ridge, their football program is world-renowned pretty much for just about as long. I've lived here my whole life. Doesn't matter if they're in a rebuilding season or not, Blue Ridge is still a team you always have to reckon with. For the Falcons to put on a show like they have so far in this ball game, these kids are excited. You see every kid, I don't care if they're on the field or on the sidelines, they're not goofing around on the sidelines. They're into this game, and that's exciting. That could be the big difference here. So Alchesay's coming out. They're going to get stretched out once again. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back to wrap up the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We'll be back in 1 minute. Quick.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
Hey, is there any way I can run by the fence and just smoke real quick somehow? Okay, I'll bring him back. Dan will talk. Oh, we're coming back right now. Yeah. 15? Yeah, a halftime show. Yeah.
You can make it.
No, I can't either. I made it last week. I'm not right.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Black Diamond Hourglass halftime report. We got a special guest star. I thought Gina was going to come in and talk for a minute. This is an exciting game, isn't it? Okay. Okay, she's going to be right here. She wants. We come down here. I'm a Newcomb fan. I'm a Coach Newcomb fan. He's doing big things. So Gene's going to talk to you about Coach Newcomb that we talked to today, huh? Right on.
All right, Dr. Love's going to go take a little break. Dan, the man Grubner, you're doing an awesome job on stats. What a game, huh?
It is, yeah, back and forth, but we'll see what the second half shows.
Yeah, we sure will. Do you think that the condition of the field is making a difference on the game?
Yeah, I got a feeling it will. The second half, that speed of the Yellow Jackets might take over. We'll see, though, the strength of the Falcons on the front line there might still prevail and push them around and make those holes. But it is different conditions, that's for sure.
Have you ever seen the Alchesay Falcons have a lead over the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets in your time? You've been a big Blue Ridge Yellow Jacket fan for many years. Your son played for the Yellow Jackets. You followed them for a long time. Have you ever seen a score like this with the Yellow Jackets?
I don't think I have, and I don't know if I've ever seen the Falcons have more players on the field than Blue Ridge either, and that's happening by a few players. Yeah, Blue Ridge is picking up some more recruits, but the Falcons got a strong program down here.
They do, and it's a deep program. They start them younger,
Yeah.
and it's a very, very deep program. Coach Brandon Newcomb putting a tremendous amount of effort into the football program.
Yeah.
And so that's a very good observation for sure. Let's see here. Looks like we have about 2 minutes until the game's going to resume. So why don't we take a 1.5-minute timeout? And this concludes the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report here for the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. Dr. Love will be back for the second half, and we're taking a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back in just a few.
How many esports students we have here?
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that's speed that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake. We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Over the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets in the first half. The score is 14-0. Dr. Love has taken a little bit of a break. He'll be back with you here in just a moment. My name is Jean Barton. Dan, the man Grubner here on stats. So Dan, what are your thoughts?
Oh, it was a good game. The initial touchdown there scored at 5-10, 19-yard run. Actually put them up, the Falcons up early, and they missed the extra point. So it was 6-zip through the rest of the first quarter until 8:02, when Jordan Brooks actually snuck in from about the 1-yard line. The Falcons had been down near the goal line for about 3 or 4 plays. It came down to a 4th down. They got a 1st down, but didn't get it in the end zone. But then the next play, they were able to score. So they then scored the 2-point conversion, making it 14-zip at halftime.
Well, we'll see what changes would you suggest to Blue Ridge to make here for the second half?
I don't know if they have to make a lot of them. To hang on to the ball, obviously. That'd be the big one. For defense, maintaining their gaps and just keeping their eyes open. A couple times there, it looked like the Yellow Jackets were looking the opposite way from where the runner was, so picking up the ball in the backfield. It shouldn't be too much of a mystery with the way they're running Alchesay there. Obviously, they're keying on him. They did run maybe 3 or 4 5 plays without him at the ball, but keying on that.
Ball mostly, not a lot of passing going on. It seems like they struggle a little bit when they do try to pass. And
they tried a couple times there and didn't come real close. Got sacked once and then had to run the ball. It did make some positive yards there, but the other pass was pretty far off. And I don't think they even attempted to pass last week at all against Globe.
What was that score against Globe? It was pretty strong lead. I don't have that score in front of me, but that was
44 zip, maybe something like that.
44-0, yeah. So Alchesay's coming out with a very, very strong season so far. If they can keep this momentum. Now they are in the 2A. Blue Ridge is in the 3A. So that does make a difference on the other teams that they're going to be playing throughout the season.
Yeah, well, we saw last week an upset of the 2A over the 3A there.
With the Round Valley and Shiloh game.
Yeah, right.
Right, so 2A's coming out strong this season.
A lot of parity up here, and all the programs, yeah, they all compete with each other, so they don't care what number and letter they are. They just like having the rivalries here.
Yes, so exciting game here. We're coming up with the second half of the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. We are streaming it live in HD on our website, kwkm.com. That's kwkm.com. And we're about to come live with the game right now as the clock is winding down. Dr. Love is back with us, and I'm going to pass the headsets back to the second half.
The Falcons will receive in the second half.
Ooh. Dan, the man governor's the only one smart enough to bring a soda with him.
Yeah, I bought one at the concession stand.
I know,
so
right?
the student council.
I got somebody getting this one. You're a good guy. So the Jackets kind of get deflated here because they got to boot it off here in the second half. It's going to be Falcon ball. Falcons on top, 14-0.
Kick it off for the Jackets.
Put it up deep back there. Alchesay. And they're going to boot it to him. Tyreek Alchesay has some blockers out front, and as you can jive, still on his feet. Breaks to the far side of the field, still running. He breaks to the far side, tries to cut it back. Might have lost a little bit of yardage there at the end. But they're going to mark him out there with his forward progress before he tried to cut it back. They're going to get it out to the
34, is it?
We have a flag on the field. We have a holding against Blue Ridge. Holding against the Jackets, so that's going to give Alchesay a little bit more yardage there. That's going to move him to midfield.
Oh, not quite. Looks like about,
Right.
It is.
Right at midfield, right
Long
at the
pass.
50-yard line. Wow. That turned a good kickoff return into a great kickoff return right there. And here come the Falcons. Parrish up under center. Whistle's blown. The kicking tee still out on the field. Officials are going to retrieve that and get over to the Yellow Jacket sideline. This is not the way the Yellow Jackets want to start off second half. With the Falcons at midfield, Alchesay in motion, going to pitch it to him, going to the far side. Still on his feet, has some blockers, pushes forward, and he looks like he's going to pick up close to 8 yards. We have about 7 yards. What are you going to mark that one, Dan? 7?
Looks like about 6.
About 6. 6-yard pickup for Alchesay. 2nd and 4. Ball's on the 44-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Parrish up under center, same formation. Pitches Alchesay once again, going away from us. Still on his feet, he's going to bump out to the outside. And minus any dirty laundry out there, it's going to be 1st and 10. Alchesay Falcons. And that's the problem when you let them start at midfield. 2 plays, and they got the ball all the way down to the 50, 40, 36-yard line of the Jackets off two plays. 1st and 10. Parrish up under center. I formation, going to pitch it back. That wasn't Alchesay there, was it?
I think it was. It didn't look like him.
It didn't look like him.
He dropped his shoulder. Yeah, the first time he's dropped his shoulder.
Yeah, that was different looking there. But it was Alchesay. And actually, it's going to get it back just over the line of scrimmage, just barely over the line of scrimmage. Bring up 2nd and 10. Ball's lined up almost in the middle of the field. Parrish up under center. Here goes Alchesay in motion. Here's the pitch going away from us. Still on his feet. Got blockers out front. And he's going to get it down close to the 1st and 10 marker, just a little bit short. Well, it's going to be a couple short. Going to bring up 3rd and about 2.
3rd down and 2 for the Falcons.
Ball's on the 35-yard line of the Jackets. Short side of the field to the far side. Going to pitch it to him going that way once again, but it's going to be brought down immediately. And that's going to be lots of yardage there. But yeah, but the Falcons if they get success, they just keep going there until they stop it, and then they'll go to the other side of the field, seems like.
Moving around, yeah. They haven't picked a favorite side yet, it doesn't look like.
No, they haven't. That was the long side of the field. A minute ago, now it's the short side, and I think they might come back towards us. 4th and 3 for the Falcons. There goes Alchesay, and we're going to have some movement. And you see who they call it on. This will only be the second penalty if it goes against the Falcons, and it's going against the Jackets. 1st and 10. We got a little movement, a little jumping over. It's going to be 1st and 10. Falcons from the Yellow Jacket 28-yard line. And we got some whistles blowing, inadvertent whistles just to start the clock. Here comes Parrish up under center. There's a snap, going to pitch it because they coming this way, but he's going to cut it back up the middle. And it's hard to beat a team if they can get 5 yards on every first down. It's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a great start every single possession.
Their line is making the difference. He's not even making contact with anybody until they're ready to tackle him.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. He's making at least like 3 or 4 yards before he's even having to think about doing anything. There he goes in motion once again. Going to pitch it to him. He's going to get, he's just going to run into the pile right there.
And stuffed in the backfield there.
Yeah, that's going to back him up a few. And that's going to bring up about 3rd and 7, looks like.
Ball carrier, Tyree Alchesay. No gain in the plate. 3rd down and 7.
The Jackets making some substitution here, some player changes. Jackets up on the line. Parrish under center, Alchesay in motion. They're going to go the other way. Fake it to Alchesay. And fumble.
Recovered by the Jackets.
Recovered by the Jackets by number 51. That is Tyson Savage. Junior, 5'11 junior is Savage, and here come the Jackets. This will be their first offensive possession here, the second half. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're going to have to if they're going to get in this ball game. London up under center, going to hand it off to Esparza. He's going to power through on the far side. And he's going to push on up and pick up about, I thought he picked up more than that. Looks like he's going to pick up what, 1? Long 1?
Yeah, he must have slid on the wet grass still.
Something happened. Still looked like he didn't look. I thought he picked up more than that. They're going to say a long 1. Come the Jackets. 2 split out here to the near side. Lone back up under center. There's the snap. Looking to pass the ball. Has a man wide open. Beautiful pass by P.J. London. And it's going to take him down to the 50, 40, 30, right at the 25-yard line of the Falcons. Corey Enfield, the would-be recipient, and he brings it in. Beautiful pass by P.J. London. That's why I keep putting my $2 bet on London. Yeah, he's my racehorse without a doubt. The quarterback position up under center. Quick snap, gonna pitch it. Esparza going to the far side, long side of the field. Falcons are all over that one, and we have some dirty laundry on the field. Was that Parrish? It sure was. Holding against Blue Ridge is going to back him up. Kellen Parrish, the quarterback, in on that tackle over there on Esparza. That kid's impressive, too. The way he hands the ball off but beats the back into the hole. We watched that last year, and that just blew my mind. That kid blocks every single play. So here comes P.J. London. 1st and 20. The 36. Fumble. mishandled the ball once again between the center and the quarterback. It cost them in the first half. They lost possession of the ball. Jackets are going to get the ball. So it's going to bring up second and 10.
20?
I mean second and 20. Yes, sir. You got me there. Second and 20. London goes off and gets the play selection. The coaching staff comes back in. They got to put some points on the board with this possession. 6:06 remaining in the third period, down 14-0. They're going to send infield out here to the near side, way out here, and we're going to have timeout Alchesay. They seen what was going on.
Timeout Jackets.
Blue Ridge.
And Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge going to call timeout. So timeout Blue Ridge. So we're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at kwkm.com. We'll be right back.
Clear.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Loft 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Loft 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Loft 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Loft 54 Interiors.
Out of his grasp. London trying to hit him with that pass once again. Infield dove for it, just couldn't quite get there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 19. The ball's on the Falcon 37-yard line. Oh, infield laid out for it. You can't deny that. Infield went for it.
You got one hand on it, but not enough. Another nice pass for London. Just led him a little bit too much down this right side here.
Little bit too much. London up under center. One to the far side, two to the near side, long back. London looks to pass the ball once again. He may keep it. He's going to dump it off. Oh, in and out of the hands of number 80. And that is Tanner McCullough, senior, 6 foot. He London he put that right where it could be caught. Just in and out of the hands of McCullough. Only place it could go is down low, and McCullough kind of sat down for it, went down low for it. Just couldn't come up with the catch.
McCullough would have had to make quite a few yards, though, to get the first down. At 20 yards, about a 10-yard pass, so he still had quite a ways to go. 4th down, they're going for it.
They're going for it. Ball's on the 37-yard line of the Falcons. P.J. London putting them in the I formation, one to the far side. There's a snap. Fake the handoff, looking to pass the ball, going to bring it back to this side. He had Esparza. Wow, open field tackle by Tyreek Kosey. You talk about using your players very well on both sides of the ball. Parrish gets a tackle. Now Tyreek Kosey gets an open field tackle. And the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets are going to turn it over on downs, 1st and 10 Falcons.
On the 26-yard line.
You can't deny that this Falcon football team has come a long ways from last year so far in this ball game. They look like a brand new, rejuvenated team.
Whole new team.
Parrish up under center. There goes Kosey in motion. Going to pitch it to him, going to the far side. Stop and go. Lowered his shoulder that time, too. Didn't keep up.
Yeah, he tried that a couple times. Doesn't get anywhere.
Doesn't get nowhere.
Does a lot better if he keeps his feet.
Keeps his head up, yeah, because there was a lane coming right towards us. Those are the lanes he's been hitting just out of the blue. He's going to say he picked up not quite one. It'll be second and 9. Here comes the Falcons offense. Parrish up under center. Alchesay, the lone man in the backfield, going to pitch it to him. He tries to plow forward once again. And they're going to mark him for a couple. That's going to bring up about third and a long. That's going to bring up third and about 8.
Third and about 7 for the Falcons.
The Jacket defense is ready. Long huddle. We haven't seen this long of a huddle out of the Falcons so far this game. They've been pretty quick. Parrish up under center. Long back is Alchesay. There's the snap. Going to pitch it to him coming to the short side of the field. And they're just kind of, it looks like they're almost like in the fourth quarter, not much time offense. They're just trying to grind the clock out, but they're, well, we're in the latter part of the third quarter, but it looks like they're just kind of grinding the field, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like Blue Ridge is digging in here now, and we're able to last couple of plays there make Alchesay put his shoulder down. He must not have seen a hole, and he's not the biggest guy to be able to push right on through.
No,
but
you're absolutely right. He's not the Earl Campbell size running back. He's a bounce around like a Barry Sanders type open field, but he finds the open field. But he has been having to lower his shoulder and just run, and they're going to punt the ball. This will be the first punt of the ball game by either team. I don't know, is that number 9 back there to punt? Waiting the snap. There's the snap. Gets it to him. He's going to put a boot on it. Hey, not a bad punt. That's infield back there going to take it, looking for a hole. Still on his feet. Finds a little seam. Far side of the field. Corey infield. Oh, what are you going to call? Corey infield. Touchdown. Blue Ridge. No laundry on the field. We got whistles going everywhere. What's going on? What's going on? That official's minus a hat. Has he always been minus a hat?
Did he
nope.
step out?
He dropped the hat over there, and what are they going to say? They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. What are they going to call here? Beautiful run by Corey Enfield. Beautiful run. He paused and paused and paused and waited for the Falcons to pick where they were coming. Coming back. Blocking the back. Oh, holding. Holding. Look at that. It goes from a touchdown. Spot foul? Look at this. Spot foul. Wow. Wow.
All the way back.
They're going to say that was a 72-yard touchdown. It's going to be brought back. And they're going to spot the ball on the 50, 40, 35-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. What a...
That's a backbreaker.
You talk about a punch in the gut. Now that's got to take your breath away from this Yellow Jacket team. Sweet mama. So here come the Jackets. London up under center. There's a snap. Got one split out to the far side. Going to fake it and then hand it off to Esparza. Trying to find an opening going to the far side. Looks like he's going to pick up.
Not Esparza, though. I don't think he faked it out here.
Maybe it did. McCullough, they said, was the ball carrier for the Jackets. Tanner McCullough, 6-foot senior. Going to pick up 4 for him. Going to be 2nd and 6. London up under center once again. Now I think that one is Esparza. We're going to tackle him head over heels. No, that's not Esparza. That's number 2. Right there is Dominic Hoffmeyer. Dominic Hoffmeyer is going to pick up about 3.
Okay.
3 or 4 right there. Going to bring up 3rd and long 2. 2:03 remaining here in the 3rd period. Up under center is P.J. London. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off. They're going to move the change. Is that one Esparza? Is Esparza going to finally get the ball again? And No, it's Hoffmeyer once again. And
First down, Yellow Jackets.
Hoffmeyer once again with the run. Move the chains. First and 10. First and 10, Jackets from the Jacket 47-yard line, looks like, right at the 47. 136 and counting remaining here in the third period. They're going to spread them out. 2 here to the near side, up under center. There's a snap. Going to hand it off once again up the middle, and he's going to drop the ball. Fumble. That is Tanner McCullough. They're going to strip the ball. Who's going to come up with it?
McCullough, or was that Esparza with the ball?
I thought it was number 80.
Oh.
A football recovered by the Jackets.
Yellow Jackets got the
ball back.
And that actually got him some more yardage. Going to bring up second, about 2. I thought that was McCullough, number 80 on that carry. They got 2 split out to the far side. I formation in the back, looks like. Up under center, there's a snap. Get down to the first man through, right up the middle. And that there is Hoffmeyer. Dominic Hoffmeyer, right up the middle, move the chains, first and 10. Yellow Jackets. They're going to spot the ball on about the 29-yard line.
First down, Yellow
The Falcons. Under a minute remaining here, and its clock is rolling. Now that becomes also your enemy here for the Falcons.
Third quarter, right?
Yellow Jackets, yeah, third quarter, but it's about over. You're going to split one out here to the near side. That's Corey Enfield. Are they going to go for the pass play once again? PJ up under center. There's a snap. Looking to pass it. Crossing route. Too high. Right through the hands of Corey Enfield. Corey seemed a little bit hesitant to do that crossing route right there. I don't blame him, but the ball was a little bit too high. Incomplete. Going to stop the clock with 25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Notice that the Falcon defense started to go back deep once again. That's why they run that crossing. It's a great play call right there. If it just would have been down a little bit lower, it really makes me think about my age when I see Frank Girardi over there coaching, and he's got a big beard and everything, and I used to throw him around at practice at Sholo because he's just a little kid. We had a lot of fun. And we're going to have a timeout. Yellow Jackets with 25 seconds remaining in third period. It's Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets 0, Alchesay Falcons 14. I think we're going to keep it right here because it don't look like nobody's going very far. Officials are out there talking. They have to get some. I believe, without a doubt, they have to get points on the board with this possession. What do you think?
With the Jackets, yeah, and something in the third quarter here. They need some momentum. They got a complete fourth quarter to go. But,
well, sure they do, but they have to get something positive going here, or they're
Alchesay was still driving the ball in the second half here, although they haven't put any more points on the board. The Jackets might have figured out how to play defense with them, so they got to get the offense. Like you say, they got to stuff it in here.
I believe they have to get something positive here. I think, everybody has to remember, at the end of the day, these are still kids, and when everything, you can't get nothing positive work, it's hard to overcome the mental challenge, after so long. It really is. But like you said, the Jacket defense held the Falcons to a punt, the first punt of the ball game, so the defense could have something working here. 25 seconds remaining in the third period. It is, second and long. There's a snap. London's going to hand it off. Still rolling. Esparza. No longer on the field. I don't see nothing. Touchdown. Yellow Jackets. Esparza is going to finally punch it in. For all the Yellow Jacket fans out there, they've been thinking that the radio was broken or something. They thought they would have heard that statement a long time ago in this ball game. So the Jackets are going to decide what they're going to do. I don't know. If they had somebody kick the ball, you might want to go ahead and put that one other point up there. Nope, here comes P.J. London coming back out, I believe. They're going to put the short side of the field on the far side. Got a big, long side over here towards us. And they're going to line them up and go for 2. And we got one split out to the far side, 3 split out here to the near side. London up under center, lone back. There's a snap, fakes it, looking to pass the ball. In and out of the hands of, I can't see no number. Somebody's not happy. Where's that? Number 30-something for the Jackets. Let's see who that is here. Where was that? Zeke? Alchesay, is that who that was? On the
I didn't catch it, yeah.
Might have been. Nevertheless, the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets now on the board, you know, they got something positive. If they don't let that missing the 2-point conversion there still keep them down. I wish they could have just ridden the 6 points onto the kickoff. I think they would have been a lot more excited about it. Being around kids a lot and coaching years ago, kids, that mental, but there's a lot of mental in this game. If you can keep them thinking something good happening, it makes all the difference in the world. We'll have to see what happens here. Like Dan said, the defense held Alchesay a moment ago for the first punt of the game. Let's have to see what happens here. Alchesay on top, 14-6. Here comes the kickoff. They're gonna boot it to the up man. Looks like Parrish. And he keeps a hold of it. He kind of acts like he's gonna nervous of bobbling it there. Was that Parrish? No, number 4. I thought it was number 6. And that is going to be Ryan Quintero for Alchesay. They're going to bring the ball up to the 35-yard line for the Falcons. We have 10 seconds still remaining here in the third period. Jackets have cut into the lead, trail 14-6. And here comes Parrish, bringing the offense up to the line. Up under center, there goes Kosa in motion. Going to pitch it to him. He's going to come back to the short side. Has a little room. He doesn't lower his shoulder. He's brought down pretty quick, but it is a little bit different style of running than we've seen all the first half. So we're going to head into the fourth quarter. The Alchesay Falcons 14, Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets 6. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, sent by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. We'll be right back.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah!
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
Presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live at HD at KWKM.com. And we've had quite a ball game. We're headed to the fourth quarter, clock just ticking. Falcons got the ball, going to pitch it to Kosei, coming from the volume to the tuner on your radio dial. He's going to get a pretty good pickup there. Going to bring up about third and a short one. We'll see what they can do here if the Falcons keep moving the ball. Once again, the Jackets finally did get on the scoreboard, which is a big thing. Jackets having a hard time with the just turnovers. Turnovers killing them. It looks like Benjamin Franklin 7, Snowflake 0 in the first quarter. Oh, and there's Tyreek Kosei going to lower his head, and he ain't going to quite. It's going to be, well, I don't know. They're spotting it here.
You got it.
Yep, they're going to move it. Move those chains. First and 10 from the just over the 45-yard line of the Falcons. They're moving the ball. We got to give a shout out to some softball players here in just a minute. Here comes Alchesay offense. Gonna fake all that. They hand it off up the middle. I had one of the jackets that dove in all the way out over the pile. That's why we're getting some chuckles here in the booth. Yeah. Charlie Brooks, I guess, gonna be a ball carrier. Pickup of one. It's gonna be 2nd and 9. I want to give a shout out to JV, the Show Cougars JV football team. Wednesday had a big win over, well, I'll think of the name here in a minute. Varsity's playing them right now. They're going to pitch it to Alchesay, go to the far side of the field. Going to get some positive yardage. I think he's going to end up picking about 5. Yeah, close to 5. Can't remember who's Sholo playing tonight, Dan. I can't think of the name of the place.
Ben Franklin?
No, Snowflake's playing Ben Franklin. Sholo's playing, gosh dang, I can't think. Anyway, the Sholo Cougars JV put the whoop on them. I got a nephew over there, Bryson Ryan, played defensive end stupendously. Never seen him play defensive end. He's a freshman playing JV and done a great job. And had 3 receptions for some big yardage. Got to give a shout out to him and his dad, the head coach, Brian Ryan, over there, doing a great job. It's going to be a penalty against the Yellow Jackets, and that's not what they needed, because that's going to move the chain for the Alchesay Falcons. Also, give a shout out to the Sholo 8th grade softball team. I got to announce all my relatives. You know how it is, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Dan had a son. Got to give a shout out to 8th grade softball team. Traveled over to St. John's, put a whoop on them. I got 2 nieces on that team, Midge, Kendall, and Gabby. Peaches over there. Here comes Tyreek Alchesay. It's going to be another one of them jersey tackles made by number 57. Let's see who that is for the Jackets. David Hernandez. Alvin's helping me out over here. He can read quicker than I can. He's got better eyes. That's it. Better education, probably. Hernandez in on the stop with a big loss. Loss of 5 for the Falcons. But yeah, the 8th grade put a whooping on St. John's in St. John's in the 7th grade. And Peanut Presley, my other niece, put a whooping on the 7th grade in Sholo. We got a flag coming in over there with authority from the far side of the field, and we got a hold against Alchesay. Alchesay, we haven't seen this from Alchesay, so other than the clock working against Blue Ridge, they could get back in this ballgame pretty quick, because we got something not quite clicking right. Oh, we got a lot of noise here. Let's see what's going on here. We're trying to figure out. Let me get a cell phone close to it. Here comes the Falcons. Perry's going to roll out to the far side. Looking to pass the ball up. Thought he had a screen set up. Perry's going to keep the ball and keep running. They thought they had a screen coming to this side of the field. Didn't quite work out. We got flags on the field. Calling another hold against the Falcons. Let's see, the officials getting the ball back in. We're going to see one look. They're pointing towards the Falcons. No, they're going to pick them up. They're going to pick them up. Flags all over the field. That kind of puzzles me sometimes when you get more than one flag and then it's still a pickup. But hey, they're smarter than me. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10, 15.
3rd down at about 15 for the Falcons.
3rd and 15. The ball is on right at midfield, right on the 50-yard line. Just under 8 minutes and counting remaining here in the ball game. 14-6. The Yellow Jackets still in this ball game if they hold them right here. 3rd and long. Parrish up under center. There goes Alchesay in motion. There's the snap. Going to pitch it to Alchesay. Coming to the near side once again, the Jackets defense has come to life.
Looks like the Jackets had the surge on that one. Alchesay just couldn't get any movement going. He can't even find the holes.
And I believe once again, for the second time in the ball game, there's going to be a punt. That's from both teams too. Not just one. There's only been 2 punts in this ball game. They're both coming from the Falcons. 7 minutes and counting remaining here in the fourth quarter. 14-6. Falcons still on top. This game could all come down to just the last couple minutes of this ball game. Punted back, waiting the snap. Infield back for the Jackets. Nice punt, high. Infield drops back. About the 10-yard line. Still on his feet, far side of the field. Going to be brought down at about the 10, 20, about the 30, I don't know, about the 33-yard line looks like. Somewhere around there, 32.
Run back by Corey Enfield.
That'll be
Stop
first.
made by number 23.
First and 10, Blue Ridge from the 32-yard line from their own 32. About 6.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Blue Ridge can split out one to the far side. London up under center. There's a snap. Gonna hand it off. Chase Esparza coming this way. Can pick some positive yards. You're gonna see where they mark it.
Esparza, the ball carrier.
You know, their last position, we kind of saw them get away from Esparza and throw some other people in there. It looks like they might come back to Esparza.
Yeah, they mixed it up. All kinds of players on that last series seemed to throw the Falcons off a little.
It seems to have. It did do that. London, one split out to the far side. There's a snap. Gonna hand it to somebody else once again, and look at that. Them big boys up front for the Falcons shut that door quick. And that was number 2 for the Jackets, Hoffmeyer.
Yep.
Hoffmeyer was a carrier, and there's a couple big old boys up there on that line for the Falcons. Big old boys. I wish they had the size on this program, because there's a couple big ones up there. They're earning their keep. They're earning their keep right now. Jackets in the huddle for quite a while here. 5.5 minutes and counting remaining in the ball game. Here they come, hustling up to the line of scrimmage now. Infield split out wide here to the near side. And Hoffmeyer, we got one split out to the far side. London up under center. There's a snap. Look at the pass the ball. Hoffmeyer couldn't get a hold of him. He's taken down immediately, but he couldn't get a handle on the ball. And that's going to bring up 4th and 8 from the 34-yard line. So the Falcon defense held up there. And I can imagine, I don't know, I just don't see the Jackets going for it here.
Oh, no.
4th and 8, deep side of the field. Even though they need some points, I still don't see it. Well, I don't know. PJ's out there calling a play.
All they need is one score.
All they need is one
PJ
score.
is the punter.
Oh, PJ is the punter. Here we go. PJ London, my racehorse. Back, he gets a snap. He's going to put a boot on it. Not a half bad punt. Falcons aren't going to go back to try to return it. And the Jackets are going to down it at about the 35-yard line, right about the 35, 36. Somewhere right in there.
Yeah. The Falcons can put a drive together here. They can burn up a lot of clock.
5:05 remaining, yeah. 5:05 remaining. You know, they were caught between a rock and a hard place right there of, you know, with the clock working against you. You almost, if it wasn't so deep and that into the field, I believe they would have gone for them. If you'd have been closer to midfield,
the ball's on the 30,
yeah, because it was 4th and 8. I think you have another like 10, 15 yards, I think London would have gone for. So here come the Falcons. Up under center. And Tyreek Alchesay, he's juking and jiving, trying to cut back in. But the Jackets tackle him from behind. They're trailing. They're slowing him down enough, and the ones trailing behind the play are bringing him down. Tyreek Alchesay finally coming up. A little bit of soreness. He come up, not with a bad limp, but he's got to be worn out as much as he ran the ball. There's nobody. Triple X, no matter how much you believe in him on the big screen, he's not going to come out here and do what Tyreek Alchesay does. Tyreek Alchesay has to be getting worn out. He has to be.
He's got almost 40 carries right now.
He is a workhorse. Parrish up under center. Alchesay goes in motion. There's a snap. Here he comes once again. Juking and jive and look for an opening. That time he puts his head up, looks for a little hole, pushes his blockers forward. He's going to pick up some positive yards. That's going to bring about 3rd and 5. 4 minutes and counting remaining. Here comes Alchesay. I think he's more tired. I don't think he's really hurt. It looks like he's kind of trying to limp, but I think it's just his body saying, take a break. Clock is ticking. That's probably the worst enemy of the Yellow Jackets right now. 3:40 and counting remaining in the ball game. 3rd and 5 on the 40. They don't have no Tyreek Alchesay out there. He moved and then moved back. Oh, they're going to call timeout. Timeout who? Alchesay. Timeout Alchesay with 3.5 minutes remaining. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Sure.
Lot 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Lot 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Lot 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Lot 54 Interiors.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Secretariat coming straight up the middle. The big man opened a hole, and Alchesay took advantage. Looked like a racehorse. Oh, my goodness.
Flag on the ground.
Don Henley out on the field. Dirty laundry. That's going to be holding against the Falcons, and that's a spot foul. Am I correct? Yeah. Holding's a spot foul. So that's going to bring them way back. It's still gonna, but it's still first down. Still 1st and 10 for the Falcons. 3:23 remaining in the ball game. So Alchesay still got the first down, just what he needed to do, but the holding's just going to bring it way back. But now the clock is the Falcons' best friend and the Yellow Jackets' biggest enemy. And Alchesay, he's not limping no more. He looks rejuvenated. There's a snap. Going to pitch it to Tyreek. Lower his head, and he's going to drive forward because the clock is running. And he's going to get some positive yards. Going to pick up about 3. Going to bring up about 2nd and 7. Ball's on the 47-yard line of the Falcons. And you talk about bringing a crowd back to life after a couple punts by the Falcons. That quick run, even though it come back, that rejuvenated everybody in the whole stadium. Parrish up under center, long back. Going to fake the pitch, and Parrish is going to go to the far side of the field, the long side, still on his feet. Finally going to get pushed out of bounds, but not before the officials say move, goes, change. 1st and 10, Alchesay. Challenge Parrish, quarterback here for the Falcons. I had the opportunity to call his name at the state basketball playoffs this past year in Prescott. Great basketball player too. We covered him all the way through the championship game. They come runners up. Parrish up under center, lone back. Gonna pitch it to him. That's Tyreek Kosay. Breaking to the outside. Can he stiff arm this last guy? Gonna get pushed out of bounds. But he's gonna make it all the way to the 25-yard line. Let's see where they're gonna mark it at. They're gonna mark it close to the 25. It's gonna be about the 26. Right, 26, 27 maybe. 26-yard line. 26-yard line of the Falcons. First and 10, 2:15 remaining in the ball game. Jackets still trail 14-6. And here comes Parrish in his offense up under center. Lone back Kosay. There's a pitch. Parrish going to lead the way. Kosay still juking and jiving. And a lay back. And we got a flag. I think we're going to have some personal fouls back here. See who they called it on. We're getting some extracurricular activity. I think it's coming from the Jackets. We'll have to see which way it goes. They're pushing and shoving back there. It's going to go against Blue Ridge. Personal foul. Personal foul. They're getting frustrated. Officials still talking about it. It would be first and 10 from about the 26-yard line of the Falcons. Officials still talking. We got some fans in front. One of them yelling, holding. Other one's yelling personal foul. One of them's doing the Angels in the outfield motion. Personal foul. Blue Ridge, and that's a 15-yard penalty. So now you go from the 26-yard line of the Falcons down to the 11-yard line. I think is where it's going to end up at. First and 10. Alchesay. This ball game here is going to turn some heads in the Falcons division. It's going to make people wonder about what's going on. They're going to be a little nervous about playing them. Parrish under center can keep it himself, I think. No? He pitched it? Pitched it. He pitched it, and they're just going to push forward all they're doing. And because the clock's still running, and we're under 2 minutes and counting, 147, 46, 45. And it is. Second about 9. Ball's on the, ball will be on the 10-yard line now. Ball's on the 10, second 9. Clock's running, 128, 27, 26. Parrish taking his time now. Or they'll go ahead and take time. They're just, this Falcon football team has to be very, very happy with what they got going on. They're doing good. We're going to keep it right here. We have 1:18 remaining in the ball game. Don't go nowhere afterwards. We're going to wrap this baby up. Dan the Man Grevner is going to try to give us some numbers on now. I'll tell you the math that's going to come into play here. Is trying to figure out how many yards Kosay ends up with, because he has a lot of runs. He carried this ball a lot. He come up looking like he's limping a little bit just a while ago, but then they called timeout, and he gets back out there, and he almost run for a touchdown. They brought it back, but they're back down in scoring position once again. 1:18 remaining in this ball game. Short side of the field's towards us. Big side of the field is going the other way. Tyreek Kosay, imagine that, is the lone back. I don't know if we saw that tonight. I think we have. Parrish up under center. Oh, miscue. Looks like Parrish going to fall on it. But the clock is ticking. Nope, they're going to whistle her dead there. And they're going to say, I don't know what they're going to say. They're going to say timeout Jackets? Or say timeout Jackets? We're still not going to go nowhere, because we don't want to miss the end of this game. We just saw that, a miscue. At any time, something could happen here. The Jackets only trail 14-6. You can't say that the Jackets haven't had the opportunity to be in control of this game. Me and Dan talked about at halftime, 3 turnovers in the first half has brought the Falcons to 14 points.
And they dropped the ball in the second half too, but recovered their own fumbles. They just weren't breaking them open tonight.
You know, it's crazy. Here come the Falcons. Oh, they got somebody back there, Tyreek now. Parrish up under center. There's a snap. They're going to fake it. No, they pitched this Alchesay, and he's going to get down inside the 5. Maybe it's about the 4. Yeah, they're still going to be a couple yards short of the first down. They're going to be on about the 4-yard line. It's going to be
fourth down.
Fourth and, yeah, maybe 2 for the first down. And they're going to let the clock run out. They're going to let the clock run out.
I think they got to run one more play.
I think they may have to. I don't know. They're looking around at the officials and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, they got one more play to run.
Well, they're going to call timeout right before they get a penalty. They're counting it off. They're going to wait, let it run as far as they can, and they're going to call timeout. There you go. Now that's it. Timeout. They still have to run, do it one more time. Still have to run a play. The rest of the team, they were ready to celebrate. Have to call timeout. We got 13.9 seconds remaining in the ball game here. They let the clock run down as far as they could. They called it timeout. So the Falcons are going to have to go out for one more play. And you have some excited people here at Falcon Stadium, and you can't blame them for being excited. You can't hear what they're saying there. They're saying Alchesay. Yes, Alchesay, I believe what they're chanting. Earlier they were chanting Dr. Love. Dr. Love.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, you didn't? Well, that was when you was on break. Crowd is going crazy. These aren't sound effects we brought with us. Parrish up under center. There's a snap. Alchesay with the ball. I don't think Alchesay really wants to score. They're trying to do everything. Could be first down. 8.9 seconds. I don't know if he made it. Be close. No, I don't believe it did. I believe they're going to turn it over on downs to the Jackets. I don't believe Coach Newcomb was trying to punch the ball in. He didn't, did he? Coach Newcomb was trying to keep from putting the ball. I honestly believe that. Coach Newcomb has got a good program running down here. He's getting more and more players out. Positive things happening down here with this Falcon football program. And you can't deny it. They're turning things around down here. Here come the Jackets. Falcons turn the ball over on down from the 2-yard line, 8.9 seconds. They got them spread out, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side here, long back, B.J. London, shotgun, looking for the Hail Mary. London still scrambling, under pressure. He's going to sling it. He can sling it. Interception. If he caught it in the field of play. And the Alchesay Falcons are going to beat the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets 14-6. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We're going to be back with the Cable One post-game report here. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM. Game of the week presented by Sholo Ford. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that's speed that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car. We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake.
How much time we got? I can't hear you holler. 1 minute. Hey, did you talk?
Lot 54 Interiors would like to welcome you to our showroom. Since 2008, Lot 54 has offered our community a unique shopping experience. Whether you're in the market for a house full of furniture, a room makeover, or the perfect gift, Lot 54 has you covered. When you walk into our showroom, it's unlike any other store on the mountain. The ever-changing inventory, merchandising, and design ideas set us apart, and we are proud of the reaction we get when customers walk in the door. If you haven't had the chance to experience our one-of-a-kind showroom, we are located north of the hospital on Highway 260. Let us welcome you to Lot 54 Interiors.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
This is the Cable One post-game show of the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week from Alchesay Falcon High, and we've had quite the ball game. Coach Newcomb down here in Alchesay is doing some good things. The numbers are coming up. The football team is playing great. Blue Ridge has traveled down here to take on the Falcons. Dan the Man Grubner here sitting with me, and like we talked about, 3 turnovers in the first half. This ball game's a different story, but you cannot take away anything from the Alchesay Falcons football team.
Yeah, well, they still controlled the line there, and they were able to control the football. They pretty much the same game both halves, even though it dried out. It obviously wasn't the conditions then. The Falcons controlled the line of scrimmage, and Alchesay was able to be patient enough. They got all their points in the first half there. The first quarter ended up 6-0 with Alchesay in front. Second quarter, they went up with 8 points. It was 14-0 going into half. And then third quarter, Blue Ridge finally was able to get on the board with a touchdown, but missed the extra point. So 14-6 going into the fourth period, and that's how it all ended up. So Blue Ridge's defense buckled down in the second half, but the offense couldn't get it going.
They did. How many carries did Alchesay end up with? Did you tally? How many yards did he end up with second half?
I had him over 44 carries and about 228 yards.
In the second half?
Yeah, averaging about 6 yards. He went down to 4 yards for the whole game. His longest run was 17 yards, and that's compared to the big runner for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Chase Esparza has been having big games, but he only had 68 yards tonight on 16 carries. And the whole team average was little distractions here. The whole team for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, yards rushing, was only 130 yards for the whole team. So
rushing for the whole team for Blue Ridge.
Right. Yeah.
So Tyreek Alchesay outrushed the total rushing yards for Blue Ridge, not only in the first half, but blew it out in the second half also.
Oh, the total game, yeah.
Tyreek Alchesay, he's got a lot of energy. He's the workhorse of this team. I don't know, I can't think of a ball game that I've watched in my mind, which sometimes my mind doesn't quite work. In my mind right now, I cannot think of a ball game where they used one player as much as they did Alchesay tonight. I don't think I have. I can't think of one.
Yeah, he had, like we said, over 40 carries. The next leading rusher was Kellen Parrish, the quarterback, with 5, and Jordan Brooks had a couple in there too. But he did pretty well in the first half when he was taking his time and letting those holes open. It looked like the Yellow Jackets were kind of sitting back, and the Falcons were taking it to them, pushing them off the line, and didn't have any problems finding holes in the first half. But Blue Ridge might have been doing some more stunting or figured out how to handle those blocks there in the second half. And Alchesay had to put his, shoulder down there a few times and didn't seem to get as many yards. But not going to last as long putting his shoulder down like that as he would be doing the light stepping like he did in the first half.
Not near as long. We're trying to get Tyreek up here. He's down there with his family. This is a big victory for the Falcons.
Oh, yeah, let them celebrate.
This is like a homecoming victory, or I don't know what you'd compare it to.
Well, it was the first time since 1986?
1986 is what Alvin told us. First Falcon victory. So you're going to celebrate. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's Snowflake beating Blue Ridge, Cholo beating Blue Ridge, because even though Blue Ridge has been not the Blue Ridge of old, it doesn't matter. The name Blue Ridge Yellow Jacket football is kind of up on it's on a different echelons than everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you beat them, their celebration goes on. That's just the way it is. And for a Falcon team, with a program that they're trying to build back up here, Coach Newcomb, he's really humble. He doesn't take no credit for this. He's just happy to be here. Says he lives in the most beautiful place on earth. He said he's happy to be here. He was here for a while, left for a while, for years. He was here for, 4 years, left for 3 or 4 years. So he's tested the waters elsewhere, and he can't be more elated to be back. He loves it here, and you can see that the kids love him because the numbers are starting to come back out. And I love to see it. I talked about it earlier during the football show, I think, that I was raised in the logwoods and stuff. So I spent growing up a lot of times in the logwoods down here. And it's good to see something good coming out of this community. And so anything positive that you see down here for these kids, because there's not a lot, so I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm kind of got mixed emotions because P.J. London's still my racehorse. I'm still betting on him in the Kentucky Derby to win the race. I guarantee P.J. London is one heck of a quarterback. But speaking of quarterbacks, 2 totally different styles. But you cannot take anything away from Parrish here for the Falcons, because he is the best blocking quarterback I've ever seen in my life. You don't see no quarterback block like Kellen Parrish, and that's a big part of there's no individuals on the Falcon team, because everybody will go block for each other. Everybody's in it to win it. They're a family. They're a tight-knit team, and I love to see it. So it was a great win for the Falcon team.
Definitely a team effort, both sides of the ball.
And let me stand up and see. If I don't see Tyreek Costa heading this way, we're going to wrap it up and head on home, because they're down there having a party, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them none whatsoever, because I know I'll be able to interview him in basketball, because we follow him all the way there too. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Alvin's trying to get out of here. He's had a long day. He wants to go celebrate, because it's been since 1986 since the Falcons beat the Yellow Jackets, and Alvin still say he can tell you about some victories he felt like was taken from him.
He knew who
back when he played.
He knew who played quarterback in '86.
Back when he played. Yeah, but he talks about a game against Cholo when they ripped him off a pass too. He knows that stuff. Alvin takes Falcon football to heart, and I love it. That the pride runs deep down here in Falcon country. It runs deep. Yeah, they're laying on the horn. They have a Cowbell Nation down here. So we're going to wrap this one up. You've been listening to the Cable One post-game report here. So on behalf of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Dan the Man Grubner, thanks for coming and helping us out.
Anytime.
We got Enrico Sanchez back in the studio, and Gene Barton. If it wasn't for Gene, you'd never hear any of these games. So tell her thank you next time you see her. On behalf of Dr. Love, hey, make this country a better place one hug at a time. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.